Hey, Bills Mafia! Welcome back to the channel where we bring you all the latest and greatest Buffalo Bills news. Before we dive into today's huge topic, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Your support helps us keep delivering top-notch content as our Bills continue to push for that long-awaited Super Bowl. Now, let's talk about a trade that could completely change the game for Buffalo in 2025. We all know the heartbreak of last season. The Bills came agonizingly close to reaching the Super Bowl, but once again, we fell just short. Now, as we enter the 2025 offseason, it's clear that this team needs to make a bold move to get over the hump. And guess what? That move might just involve trading for one of the best route runners and clutch receivers in the NFL, Cooper Kupp. On the surface, adding an aging receiver might not seem like the most exciting move, but hear me out. The Bills need a reliable target for Josh Allen, especially in those crucial third down and red zone situations. Right now, our receiving corps is talented but young. Keon Coleman has tremendous upside, but he still needs a veteran presence to learn from. Kupp could be that mentor while also making big-time plays when it matters most. And let's not forget, Kupp knows how to win. He helped the Rams secure a Super Bowl and has been one of the most consistent receivers in the league when healthy. The idea here wouldn't be for Allen to force-feed Kupp all season long, but rather to utilize him strategically, saving his best performances for the games that truly matter, like those inevitable showdowns against the Chiefs, Ravens, and Bengals. Now, let's get into the logistics. Unlike trading for a young superstar, the Bills wouldn't have to give up major draft capital to land Kupp. He's no longer the undisputed WR1 in Los Angeles, and injuries have limited his production in recent years. This means Buffalo could potentially acquire him for a mid-round pick, or even a player swap, which would be a steal considering what he brings to the table. We all know that Josh Allen is one of the most dangerous red zone quarterbacks in the NFL. But defenses have started keying in on his running ability and double-teaming his top targets. Adding Kupp to the mix would force opposing defenses to pick their poison. Do they focus on stopping Allen's legs, or do they take their chances? Covering one of the most technically gifted receivers in the league, Kupp has a knack for getting open in tight spaces, and that's exactly what Buffalo needs. Even Rams head coach Sean McVay has spoken highly of Kupp's character and ability to elevate a team. Recently, he acknowledged that Kupp still has plenty of good football left, and that he wants to continue playing for several more years. That should be music to the ears of Bills fans, because it means we'd be getting a motivated player with championship experience who's eager to prove he can still dominate. McVay even went as far as to say that Kupp has changed his life for the better, not just as a player, but as a person. That's the type of leadership you want in your locker room when you're chasing a Lombardi trophy. At this point, the Bills are in a win-now mode. Sean McDermott has openly talked about how this team has been knocking on the door for years, and they're doing everything possible to finally break through. His words say it all. I'd rather be in the position we're in, where we're continually knocking on the door, but I don't deal well with sitting right on the edge. I'm confident in who we are. I'm confident that over the years we've developed players who usually have played better here than elsewhere. You keep doing the right thing, eventually that door will open. That hunger is real. The Bills are right there, but they need a few key pieces to push them over the edge. Kupp isn't just a solid addition. He could be the final piece of the puzzle. Buffalo isn't waiting for free agency to start making big decisions. According to NFL Network, the Bills and wide receiver Khalil Shakir have agreed to a 4-year contract extension worth up to $60. $2 million, including $32 million guaranteed at signing. That's a major investment in a player the team clearly sees as a crucial part of its offensive future. Shakir, 25, had a solid season, catching 76 passes for 821 yards and 4 touchdowns. While he didn't put up league-leading numbers, his growth has been evident, and the Bills are betting on him to take that next step. With Stephon Diggs no longer in Buffalo and the offense looking for a new identity, this move signals that Shakir is a key piece of the puzzle moving forward. It's also worth noting that Shakir outperformed expectations last season, stepping up in big moments, especially alongside rookie Keon Coleman and tight end Dalton Kincaid. The Bills locking him up now ensures continuity and stability for Josh Allen as the team looks to reload for a Super Bowl run. This move doesn't necessarily mean the Bills are done adding weapons. In fact, it's likely they'll still look at bringing in another wide receiver in free agency or the NFL draft. However, by securing Shakir now, they ensure that Allen has a trusted target already locked in, avoiding potential contract disputes down the line. Shakir's versatility also gives Buffalo options. He's got reliable hands, can operate in the slot, and has the ability to stretch the field when needed. This move is all about building chemistry and continuity, something that's crucial for a team looking to stay competitive in a loaded AFC. Now, let's talk about another big contract situation in Buffalo, James Cook. The Bills' star running back has made it clear he wants to get paid. During an Instagram live stream, Cook reportedly stated that he's looking for a deal worth $15 million per year, a price tag that would place him among the league's highest paid running backs. Cook, a second-round pick in 2022, is coming off a strong season and has emerged as one of the league's most dynamic young backs. However, running back contracts are always tricky. NFL teams have become hesitant to shell out big money for the position. And with Buffalo's limited cap space, this could be a tough negotiation. Bills GM Brandon Beane addressed the situation at the NFL Combine and had some interesting things to say. While he didn't confirm whether the team is willing to meet Cook's asking price, he did make it clear that he values the running back's contributions. Just because we're not on the same page today doesn't mean we wouldn't be tomorrow, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. We'll see, Beane said. He also expressed his preference that contract negotiations stay behind closed doors rather than being discussed on social media. It's clear that Beane wants to keep Cook in Buffalo, but it's a matter of whether the two sides can agree on a number that makes sense for both parties. Running backs often have short shelf lives in the NFL, and committing big money to the position is always a gamble. Cook's value to the Bills is undeniable. He's a versatile back who not only runs the ball effectively, but also contributes as a pass catcher out of the backfield. His speed and explosiveness make him a threat on every play, and having him alongside Josh Allen keeps defenses guessing. However, if Cook doesn't budge on his price, the Bills could explore alternative options, whether that means drafting a new running back or looking for a cheaper option in free agency. Now we turn it over to you, Bills fans. Would you want to see Buffalo make a move for Cooper Kupp? Do you think he's the missing piece, or should the team focus elsewhere this offseason? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll keep bringing you the latest news, rumors, and updates as the Bills gear up for what could be a historic 2025 season. Go Bills!